All right, boys, what is going on? Welcome back to Scheme Kings. Now, today we are getting very close to wrapping up this Bama scheme. So this is going to be the second last set of videos. So up today on the main YouTube channel, I have a run D and I run at a cover 4 drop in 3-4 odd. Then I also break down how to use cover 3 match. So I show you guys all the rules, all the different assignments for cover 3 match, what it works against, all that good stuff. And today on this video, it's going to kind of pair with that. I'm going to show you what we're kind of looking for as the pass D when we set up our run defense. So obviously we're not 100% sure if they're going to, if they're going to run the ball. So we need to be aware for the passes when we set up our run D. Then I am going to go over our red zone D, which is kind of an extension of our run D once again. Then to pair with our cover 3 match, I have a blitz at a 3-4 odd out of single high. So when you play 3 match, we rotate to single high. So now I'm going to give you a blitz that's going to, look basically the same pre-snap. So you can, if you do want to run cover 3 match, you have a blitz to pair with it. Then on the next set of videos, guys, I will be going over the blitzes at a 3-4 odd, but those will all be 2 high. So that's kind of the difference. If you want to play the 3 match, the blitz today is going to be really helpful. And if you want to play more match 2 high stuff, then the blitzes coming on Saturday will be, what you're going to want to go with. And then those two I'll have. So on Saturday, there'll be a main channel video and a Scheme Kings video. And then that will wrap up the Alabama defense. And then we're going to be going hard on offense once again, starting next week. So that is the plan, guys. That is what we are looking at. And yeah, I think we can basically hop right into it. So we're going to be running the video on the main channel, the video today, both videos Saturday. We're done big nickel. We're going to be strictly in 3-4 odd. Thing with cover 3 match, so guys, I broke it down at a 3-4 odd, but those rules are going to be the same at any formation you can use. You could run it at a dime or dollar, and the rules I went over will still be the exact same. I mentioned that in the video, but I just want to clarify that as well. So 3-4 odd, we'll go to coaching adjustments first. I always want to put auto alignment on base and match coverage on. Now, these are my coaching adjustments whenever I play my Alabama defense. So we're not going to change them just because we play run D, but they're not really necessary. I'll show you why. Even though we have match coverage on and we're calling a cover 4, this is cover 4 drop. So even though match coverage is turned on, we're still going to play drop. The match coverage doesn't supersede the drop coverage that this plays. It doesn't just turn it into match. So that's just if we do want to play cover 4 or whatever, we don't have to switch it back on and off. So we're going to come out of cover 4 drop, and this is going to be our run defense. So our run D we want to use against, whenever we're really getting run the ball on. But if someone's running out of shotgun and stuff, like shotgun spread inside zone, I'll stick in big nickel. If they're really trying to put I form on the field, something like single back wing pair, ace slot, something where they're definitely a little heavier up front, then wing tight. We'll come out against wing tight. We'll just come out against inside zone. So I want to show you how we set up our run D, and then we'll go look at the gameplay footage about the pass. So all we want to do, because we are in base align, we want to show blitz first, because this will bring our safeties down. But you see, when we show blitz, when we're in baseline, our 2 linebackers will come down in right over the guards. So all we want to do to stop that is just base align again at the line of scrimmage. So that'll turn base align off. Now our linebackers will drop back to depth and our corners will drop out. And now our 2 safeties and our linebackers are basically all playing at the same depth down in the box, ready to come fill in the run game. And then as the user, if it's a balanced 2x2 set like this, then I will just basically pick whichever side I want, pick whichever safety and user that player. But let's say they go to a trips look like this, 3 to one side, or I form with a tight end. Then I will take the solo side safety and I'll bring them, in between the linebackers, or bring them right here. And this is what we'll look like. Now, the other thing I do like to do most of the time, guys, is I want to put hard flats. Now, this is for when we're stopping the pass, which is what we're going to be going over now. So when we are playing the passing game, we're playing 4 deep. These outside deep quarters, unless they have a runoff, do a pretty good job on corner routes and stuff. So we're going to be playing hard flats most of the time. I mean, if they're in third and long and you call this play, obviously you can shade up, but if they're in third and long and you're expecting pass, I'm not going to call this defense anyway. We don't want to give those, play action shots where there's a really easy dump off in the flats. We want to make him work for it. So this is what we do, guys. Hard flat, bring both safeties in the box. So to do it, it's just going to be show blitz and then baseline, and it will set up like that. So let's go take a look at the gameplay footage, and then we'll go over the red zone D, and then we'll come back on the practice field and I'll show you guys the blitz, and then that will be where we're at. Okay, let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're coming out here. We see they have 3 receivers to one side of the ball, 1 to the other. So we're going to use the weak side safety. We're going to bring them. And if it's a really unbalanced look like this, I will usually come down and play almost in between the 2 linebackers. Then now we're basically solo on this side, right? We don't have a number 2 receiver who we really have to worry about coming vertical up the field. Unless this guy runs a post, he's just basically going to run at our corner. So now we're really looking for crossers. We're going to play this kind of similar to match. We're looking for deep stuff coming out towards the solo side of the ball. So we're going to wait here. We come over here and we see a crosser right here. We see a deep post there. We're kind of playing in between those 2. There's really nothing there. He maybe could have tried to fit that in over our linebacker's head, but I just didn't really think so. I go help on the deep post and we lock him up, and there's really nothing there. Nice stop with cover 4 drop with our run D. Same thing. So bunch this time, single back bunch, come in between the 2 linebackers, little play action fake, and now we're getting out. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. So this is kind of a corner route, C route. He's running right out to our cornerback. Right here, he's running another little cornerback C route, running right out to our cornerback. He has this player going vertical, and I'm just taking him down the field, and there's just nothing there. He tried like a little max protect, only send 3 people out, and we get home with 3. Here it is again. So here's a balanced look now. So 2 receivers on this side, 2 receivers on this side. So now instead of bringing my user in between the 2 linebackers, I'm just going to come down equal distance. And now you can just usually just kind of pick whichever one of the safeties you want. Usually I think I'll go wide side, but really doesn't matter here. And once again, okay, so we have 4 players going vertical. So right here, these guys are going to be going just straight to our corner. So now we're going to have a crosser going this way and a crosser going this way. I'm obviously just going to pick up the one coming to my side of the field. We lock it down. We even look here. So this guy ended up running a post, but because he runs into this, look, this guy's going to come down on this crosser. So we actually really limit this, guys. We take it away. This is a really solid pass defense. Obviously, it's not perfect, but if they're running the ball a ton and they just decide to mix in some passes, like this is going to do a very good job. So once again, unbalanced, only 1 solo side receiver here. This time my safety didn't come down in the box, but I'm playing like as another linebacker in the middle of the field. Boom. We have a little crosser here, post in the middle. So he actually, if he sees it, I got a little aggressive there. That is a weakness, right? He crosses this guy's face. It's not matched, so he's not going to match him in the field. If he sees that, he could have fired it in. He didn't. I see this other shallower post coming across the field. I take that. Then he playmakers up the field. I take that. Then he tries to throw the hook, and our linebacker steps in front. So obviously, was a hole there. He didn't see it. He didn't capitalize. We took away everything else. So right here, oh, this actually looks pretty balanced right here. He's dropped back, boom. He has this kind of seam route here. I'm trying to get underneath that. He tries to throw like a little wheel, and wheels can work against cover 4 drop, but you need a clear out route first, pushing back the corner. If not, the corner is just going to sit on that, step in front, and we are going the other way with the football. Our ball, let's go. Okay, here it is again, single back bunch, bring it down, play like another linebacker, boom. What do we got? We have like a shallow, we have a deeper tight end route attacking the middle of the field. I'm just gonna ride that. Like, look, guys, there's really not much there. He tries to lob this up to the back corner, and me and the corner are both there. Corner ends up picking it, and we are going the other way with the rock. Okay, so that was our run defense, pass defense. So when they pass, when we set up our run D. Now we're looking at red zone. In red zone, we want to set it up basically the exact same way, guys. show blitz, baseline, bring our safeties down, cover 4, drop hard flats. Now, the biggest difference between red zone and the run D is we are going to use our red zone defense against any look. If they go empty, we can still use our red zone defense this way. If they go spread 2x2, still run this way. We're going to be taking our baseline off, so our linebackers will match them. If they try to spread us out, our linebackers will go out over top of them. We're still a really good run defense. So this is what I like to do against red zone, basically against any formation. If they're trying to run the ball, pass the ball, 3-4 odd, come out your cover 4 drop, show blitz, baseline, shade down. So that is the big difference. But first we'll look at some run plays here. So bring my safety down, 2x2 set. User wide side most of the time, and they just have a run play in the middle. We have 2 inside stuffs, getting off blocks. Here's our nose tackle, nada, firing up field, our safety coming downhill, filling the run, nothing. Here it is from the 4, same thing. So balance 2x2, then he motions, tries to do a little motion snap, inside zone up the field. Once again, our inside stuff fires up. Me as the user coming from the backside to clean it up. Lost, gain of 1 yards. There we go. Okay, here it is again. Play like another linebacker. I'm still, if they're overloading this side, so this is I for him. Look, they have 3 players on this side of the ball, 1 on this side. I'm going to play like another linebacker, basically just check post right there. That's all I have to worry about on the backside. But they try to run stretch. Our inside stuff here fires upfield. Now he's not going to be able to get to the outside. He has to cut this back in, and we just totally, shut it down. Very, very good. Here's shotgun, gun bunch. Still going to use this same defense. So that is really the main difference. Here we go. Inside zone or HB base, maybe right there. Linebacker, fire up field, absolutely nothing. So there it is. Run D in the red zone, really good. Now, as you see, here they're in a trips look gun, and we can still call this. We're going to unbaseline. So that's going to look at us. Now we're going to match this personnel out here. We're not going to get over leveraged on the outside. Now, if they tried to run a bubble screen, we're going to be right there. If they try to run seams up the field, we're still going to have our players out over top of it. Then as the user, just check backside, look for the backside post, come in over the middle. This is 4th and 2. He's trying to pass it. He calls stick. Like, there's really nothing there, and I see him go there, and I step in front, and we are going the other way with Bam Bam. Get a little hurdle going the other way. Okay, here's trips again. Bring the user down, play in the middle of the field. He has a little slant. He actually has the stick route he's trying to go to again, and this time our hard flat steps in front, going the other way. So don't run stick on us, because we will grab it and we will go the other way. Okay, here it is, 2x2 this time, so no 3x1, but shotgun, 12-yard line, same thing. Here we go, playing over here. I see running back to the flats. I see corner route. Look, they have a corner route, but the corner route's going out to our cover 4 player. Seam route there. Then here's something I like to do in the red zone as well, guys. So if you tap, if the QB leaves the pocket, what you can do is you can tap R3. You can click it in. And now look at my hard flat player. He's actually going to come down to the quarterback. Click in R3. It'll send your flat defender down. Then I'm going to come back to the flats with my user and just replace, take the flats. If I'm not there, he can just dump that off and get in. So tap R3 to send him at the QB, then replace the flat defender just like that. Okay, here it is again, 2x2. We're on the weak backside safety this time. Little out route here, going out there. Maybe if he threw it right on time. I see this guy coming into the middle of the field. I'm just sitting on that. He's trying to get out of the pocket. I click R3 in there, and now our hook curl's going. And, there's just really not much there at all. Really, like, he's going to have to play with great anticipation if he wants to fit any of those balls in. So that is our run defense, pass defense, and our red zone defense. Now we're going to look at the blitz. You can see the play art right there, but I'm just going to show you guys how to set it up quickly on the practice field, and then we'll look at the gameplay footage. All right, so the play we're going to be looking at is SS2 trap in 3-4 odd. Now, like I said with this is going to be a single high safety blitz. So now I showed you guys in the main YouTube channel today, I showed you how to run cover 3 match. We like to rotate to single high when we're in that. So now we can have another similar looking cover 3, looking play, but now we're getting pressure. And like I said, on Saturday, I'll be dropping the blitzes at a 3-4 odd. That will all be out of this same single high look. So this is going to be really good. Now, you look on the back end, the coverage is a little weird. It's kind of a cover 2, rotate over. It can be, if they run a streak on the outside, it can be hard for our single high safety to get way out to the left. But overall, we're only running this maybe once or twice a game, catch them off guard, and it does fire in pretty good. So all we want to do to get this blitz to come in, slant our D-line to the blitzing side. So this player is going to be coming off the edge, our safety. So slant our D-line that way. Then I like to QB contain. That is it. Now, we can use either of these two inside players. I'll just usually use the one to the side with more players, but so if they're running trips, I'll use the wide side guy. But it's even right here, so it doesn't matter. Then you can shade up or shade down. I honestly play hard flats a ton when I blitz. I don't like to give them anything easy to the flats. And we'll just run this once and boom, they'll come and we get easy pressure off the edge. So sometimes it'll be the defensive end who fires in. Sometimes it'll be the safety off the edge. But that is it, guys. Two adjustments. Slant your D-line to the blitzing safety, then QB contain. So same, super easy. Pair this with cover 3 match. Let's go look at the gameplay footage real quick. Okay, so here we go, guys. What did I say? We want to slant our defense, our D-line to the blitzing safety, then QB contain. That is it. Here it looks like I left curl flats and cloud flats up there, shaded up, but you can also shade down, all depends. But here it's 3rd and 10. We have a single high look. They do a little play action and we get our safety just screaming off the edge. Like he barely hits the back of his drop. This is coming in. Looking downfield, really not much there. Even if there was, he had no chance. Okay, shade left or slant left this time. Boom. So this time, the last time the safety came free, now the tackle kicks out to the safety, but the defensive end comes free. Now we're bringing pressure. Boom. By the time he gets there, like really not much there, guys. And they don't know we're blitzing. It looks like we're just playing our cover 3 match, and we're bringing this nice heavy blitz off the edge. Here it is again. Shift to the left or slant to the left. Boom. He tries this play action look again. This time the running back is able to get over and block, but look, there's nothing really open down the field. He maybe could have went underneath here, but boom, our blitz still comes in even though the running back is able to get over there, and he's going down. One more time, firing off the right this time. As the user, we're just playing the middle of the field. 3 players coming in here. Tried to check it down to the flats. Could have went to the flats earlier. He doesn't hit it, and he's going down. So that's what it looks like blitz-wise, guys. Look at some of the coverage plays here. So here we're playing hard flats. I'm using this guy. Just play the middle of the field. Look for work. Bring in edge heat here. Boom. He tries to check it down underneath. We have our flat defender. Hook. Boom. He gets 2 yards. Here it is again, off the left here. Boom. Play the middle of the field. Blitz is coming in. He has to get this ball out quick. He honestly, if he had half a second longer, he could have probably hit this corner route. Honestly, probably could have just went to it, but tries to attack up the field. Atwater, high point, going the other way. That's the thing with this blitz too, guys. It's really unique on the back end. So even if they do see the blitz coming, there are holes in this defense, but it's going to be, it's like an invert on this side. This player's coming. It's just, it's a tough blitz to read if you're not, really sure what you're looking at. So boom, coming over, tries to attack the seam here, and look at this deep half. So usually a deep half, if you're in cover 2, he's going to be playing right here. But because he's starting in the middle of the field and nothing's pressuring him on this side, he's actually going to be closing down on this seam, and it's actually going to make this a harder throw. He tries to pass lead it away from that safety, and now our backside corner is able to step in front and make the play going the other way. Okay, we got one more as well. So we're shaded up this time. Boom, play in the middle of the field, and yeah, he tries to go deep here. I think once again we look here, really nothing open, guys. Not much there. He tries to just throw it up into traffic, and we get the knockout. So that is going to be it. That is it for the blitz. Pair that with your cover 3 match. That's the red zone D. That's kind of the pass coverage we work in off our run defense. So that is it for today, guys. If you haven't watched the main YouTube channel video yet today, I would definitely go check that out. And last Saban stuff coming on Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. And a lot of the play call sheets and stuff will be out that day as well. Okay, that is it, boys. King Reggie out.